Hey guys, welcome to Free Coding. In this video, we're going to learn about Python dictionary. We're going to learn about how you can create a dictionary, how you can access items from the dictionary, how you can change the items in the dictionary, as well as few methods that you can apply on dictionary. So the keyword is dict here. So first of all, what dictionary is? It's one of the built-in data types we have in Python. It comes under data structures, non-primitive data type. And how your interpreter gonna identify that this is a dictionary is by looking at the brackets as well as having a key value pair. Not just bracket is enough here, you need to have a curly set of brackets, and also make sure every value in your item that is within the dictionary gonna have a key here. That's how your interpreter is going to identify this is a dictionary. So I have created a simple dictionary here. You have to separate your key and value by using a colon in the center. The one on the left would be considered as key, and the one on the right would be considered as value here. And together it is called as an item. You can separate the items by using a comma. And any data can be a key, and any data type can be a value. You can have Boolean data type, numbers also as keys here. It depends on the data that you're gonna store. And why not use a list? Why do we have to use dictionary? Is, see, when your length of your list or items increases, you have to, every time you have to go back to your list and count the number of item, or to count the number of the index for an item. That would make it little complex state. So when you have to store a lot of information about a particular object, the best way to use, or the best data type to use, is nothing but dictionary here. That way you don't have to count for any items here. You can just know or understand the keys that you have under which you're storing that particular value. So obviously, when I want to extract age for a particular item, or a particular item, I could simply use the key age here, since we know we are going to store age under the key age. So that way it becomes a lot simpler to access the items. So I've defined one dictionary here. Let me run it. And gonna print it in here, print of dict1. So as you can see, it has printed all keys and values together as an item, separating it by comma. If you want to access any values here, you have to access it by using keys. So here I'm gonna access a value called age and run it. So just like how you access an item from a list by using index number, how would you do? You write the list name. You, within the set of square brackets, you write the index number. But here you can write the key for which you want to access the value for. So age would be 12. And I'm going to add another item. So to use dict1, and within parenthesis, within square bracket, write the new key that you want to add and assign the data that you want to store under that value. So that would be active true. And another important thing, you can have duplicated values, but you can never have duplicated keys. The interpreter, what it would do is, if you're creating the same key again, it would update the existing key with the new value that you're adding. So your keys has to be unique, and values can be duplicated. So print dict1, you can see active has been added at the end of the dictionary here. And we also have, when it comes to dictionary, since you have keys and values in an item, you can extract only keys, you can extract only values and items together by mentioning the method. So you have keys method here. So dict1.keys method, since it's a built-in function or a built-in method, make sure you have a set of parentheses mentioned after your key, the method name. So that would extract only the keys. Name, age, grade, and active are the keys that we have. And in the next line, I have values. So I'm extracting values from there. So it's just printing the values that are stored under these keys. But if you want to access both, you can simply use dict1, or if you use dict1, it is going to store or display how it is being stored. But if you use items, it would display it as a list of tuples. So this is first item. So each and every item will be stored as a tuple inside a list. So brand, comma, food, sorry, since I've updated it, name, comma, age, so name, comma, Tom, age, comma, 12, grade, comma, 6, active, comma, true. So each and every item is a tuple here, and it is inside a list. As you can see, I have enclosed it with a set of square brackets that would indicate that it is storing list of tuples. And here I have another example of letting you know that you can store any type of data. You can store a list inside a dictionary, or you can have numbers as a key here, or also have a Boolean data type as a key here. So let me run this. So I'm just gonna change few data. And there are a lot other functions you can use, or what other concepts you can use to check whether a particular key is present or not. If you're trying to access a key, and if that key is not present inside the dictionary, your interpreter is gonna throw an error. But when you get an error, what happens is your code gets interrupted while executing. So in order to avoid that, there are certain methods that you can use. So your interpreter, if it does not find a value for that key, it would not throw an error, but just proceed with the remaining. So there are a lot other methods, but we'll discuss about that in the later session. But for now, we have a particular method called get. This is another way of accessing an item by using the key. You can either write your key within a set of square brackets, or you can use get method, and within parentheses you can write the the key name for which you want to access the value for. So that would be active. Since I have stored active under the key called true. So here is one other method that we have, which is nothing but update. Now say I have, let me change the values since I have the same items. Okay, so update is nothing but updating one dictionary with another dictionary. So dict1 is getting updated with items that are available in dictionary 2. So since both have name, age, and grade, what would happen is your existing values would get removed. It's going to update it with the new values. John, because your dictionary cannot have the same keys. So your name here, okay, it does have, okay, let me change it to like how I have written it there. Python is a case sensitive language. So that's why I'm changing everything. Okay. So now in the dict1, I have Tom 12 and 6, but all these three values would get updated with John 14 and 8, and it's going to add the unique keys at the end. So if I run this, so you can see, let me redefine it again. Did run this. All right. It is not getting updated. Your name is still in lowercase. Let me change this to dict3. And okay, let this be dict3. I'm gonna add another dictionary, say dict4. So I'm gonna, thing was all the items got executed again. So since in the memory I've stored a value called name, sorry, a key called name, and stored John inside it, that's why it's not getting updated. So what I'll do is I'll try this with a new dictionary. So here I'm gonna store name as Erica and age be 8. Grade would be grade 4. or 3. And then I have a key called active, to which I'm going to store true. So here I don't have a key called active here. So that's the only unique item that I have. So updating dictionary 3 with dict 4, and I'm going to run this to define it. And here I'm printing. So you can see name in dict 3 that I have is John, age is 14, grade is 8. But all those values are getting updated with the new values that are in the new dictionary. So that is dict 4. So name has become Erica here, age has become 8, grade has become 3. But the remaining unique items stayed the same. It did not change. And don't get confused between this active and this active, because here the keyword key is true, but we don't have any key called true here. We do have a key value called true here, not the key. So the interpreter would keep it aside. So that's what update method would do. But this does not affect your dict 4. Your dict 4 would still be the same. All right, because I'm updating dict 3 with the values that are in dict 4. And so this, if I simply write, next method is pop. Pop, again, we have seen pop method, just like a common method that we used in list to delete an item. So to delete an item, you'll have to mention the key for which you want to delete. So for dict 3, say, so in dict 3, I have a key called true. So I'm going to write the key in here. Instead of index, when it comes to list, you write the index number, but when it comes to dictionary, you replace the index number with the key. So true, the value would get deleted, and it is gonna return, pop is gonna return the deleted value. And you can see dict 3. So in dict 3, we no more have this item. So we have score, we have 12 and active, but not true. And pop item would gonna delete the last item that we have, so, and gonna return the item that got deleted. So this is the last item that we have in here. So it's gonna get all right. Okay, I'm deleting it in item dict 2, my bad. So dict 3 is what we are focusing on. So I'm gonna delete the last item. So that would be active comma true. And if you can see what is inside dict 3, you can see only these items. The last one got deleted. So as you can see, there is no more active true here. And there is another method, or the code that we have, which is nothing but del, which represents delete. If you want to delete some value, delete an item, or delete the entire item with key and value, you could go for del. And also to delete an object would also work. So when I say del dict 2, and within square bracket, if I write score, so the score gets deleted. But do we have score in del dict 3 too? Okay. I'll go with another dict, which is 3. And we do have score in dict 3. So let me run that. And now dict 3 won't have score. It has name, age, and grade, but score got deleted as an entire item. And dict 3.clear is nothing but the method that you use to clear all the items in your object. So dict 3 would become empty. So let me clear it off first. So clear is a common method. So you can use it in list as well. So now your dict 3 would return an empty set of curly brackets, which indicates empty list. And del would, again, as I said, it can delete an entire object. And we know everything in Python is an object. I will come to that later, but for now, everything in Python is an object, any variable, any function, any class you create. So del dict 3 is nothing but deleting an object called dict 3. So let me delete it. And if you try to access the deleted object, it would throw an error saying name error, because the interpreter cannot find an object called dict 3. So that's it with dictionary. There's a lot to it. We will see all those in detail in the upcoming videos. So for now, we'll end this video here. We'll see you in a next video with a different concept in Python. So bye, take care.